Ho ho, baby, 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 look at her. Oh, she's getting older. You're on the Clark the Shark show, baby. Don't look at me like that. Look at her. She's like, Clark the Shark, I'm getting old. I'm evolving and I'm aging. And I'm like, I'm gonna review STYX Pieces of Eight from 1978 with this old lady. And I always think the cover of STYX Pieces of Eight, this album is amazing. But I'm like, I could never figure out the cover. It's either a lady getting older, then she stops suddenly, she looks around, and she's like, I want to look around at me life as I get older. Or maybe it's like a grandma, her daughter, and suddenly like the grandmother's daughter is like looking at you. I never really cared to decipher the meaning of Pieces of Eight by STYX. But look at her, man. I love this album cover. It's so amazing. This is so classic. And this is probably not my favorite album by STYX. No way. I can think of better ones. And they sound so British, like they're from England, like they're from London. Like they're trying to copy Yes and Genesis. They want so badly to be British. But you're not British, STYX. Come on, you're from like Chicago. At 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show, the Wolfman Jack on crack, Clark the Shark, coming to you from the golden EIB Sharkerphone, and I'm going to break down just one of the greatest albums in all rock and roll, STYX, Pieces of Eight, 1978. Of course, 3, 4, 5 albums in a row, be the biggest selling albums on the Billboard chart history, man. And they're just incredible. I love this band. So much talent. And the fact that they went without Dennis DeYoung all these years with the other guys, and they got the new keyboardist / singer without Dennis, it's just a tragedy, man. I mean, it's a bigger tragedy than Uriah Heep without David Byron. Here at the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. Come on, STYX, get back with Dennis DeYoung and do a tour. We want to play all the cheesy, horrible STYX songs and see them live one more time, and we'll pay $600 tickets to see all the guys in STYX with Dennis DeYoung from Chicago. Of course, the drummer is no longer with us, Panozzo, but man, the other guys are still alive, man, in STYX, and I wish they would patch it up with Dennis and get this fucking show on the road. I mean, I don't feel the Tommy Shaw, and JY STYX, man. Without Dennis, it's not STYX. It's kind of like Pink Floyd, without, without Roger Waters. That's not Pink Floyd. David Gilmour. He's Pink Floyd, damn it. And I always tell people, don't support that because you don't even know about Pink Floyd, Roger Waters is Pink Floyd. He wrote all the songs, like 90% of the songs. David Gilmour didn't do shit, man, and he's Pink Floyd. You're going to go out and pay $600 a ticket to see David Gilmour and Nick Mason and 50,000 people on stage. It's not Pink Floyd, man. If it doesn't have Roger Waters, he's too busy out doing a speaking tour, talking about how he loves Ukraine war, but he hates Putin. But they should be invited because Zelensky. Perhaps he's wrong. Perhaps he's right. Roger Waters doesn't ever know what the fuck he's talking about politically. He's just hovering around being a leftist liberal because that's the cool thing to do. But Roger, if you want to talk about politics, first come to Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, and I'll teach you, Roger, about politics. He's like, no, I hate Trump, but I can sympathize with his voters. They're right. There should be low prices, low rent, low prices, low inflation. But I hate Trump. He's a bleeding racist. Hey, Roger, you don't even know what you're talking about, but STYX and Dennis DeYoung, they know. Dennis DeYoung knows a lot, man. I got great respect for this Christian Catholic poet, man. I got more respect for Dennis DeYoung than I'll ever have for JY or Tommy Shaw or, Panuzzo or whatever his name is, the bassist, the gay dude on bass, or, I'm just like, it's so sad because my favorite guy in STYX was the drummer, and he dies from alcohol. And I always tell people, don't drink, it's so bad. They never listen to Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show, coming to you from the golden EIB Sharkraphone. But I love this album, STYX. Pieces of Eight, with that lady looking at you. She's so wise and noble. She's getting older. Her mother's old. Her daughter's old. She's in the middle. And she's looking at you. She wants to look around at life. She's not looking back, but she wants to take a look around her now. And right now she's looking at me, Clark the Shark, at 1-800-449-8255, as I review this amazing album by America, USA, Chicago STYX. They're not from England. Everyone thinks STYX is from England because they sound so British, but... And then there's people that are like, it's just a cheap man's Yes or a cheap man's, Genesis. But I disagree, because the Great White Hope, I love Great White Hope. What a song to open up Pieces of Eight. And I'm okay. Come on, man. These songs should be lit up in blue. They're both classic British, UK. STYX so badly wants to be from the UK, but they're not. They're from Chicago. But I love them, man. They sound so English. STYX. Great White Hope is awesome. Harmonies. It's just progressive rock. I love Dennis DeYoung. His singing, his keyboards, everything. He's the genius who runs this band. Poet genius. I love him, man. And I'm okay. I'm okay. Do-do-do-do. I like it. Sing for the Day, of course, is a classic, man. Classic. Tommy Shaw. I'm not wild about Tommy Shaw, but come on, man. Sing for the Day. You gotta love it. And the message is just a cool little instrumental. It's not very long, but it's all keyboards like Dennis DeYoung. He's like, oh, wait, this is me band. I'm not from England. And we're not from England, but STYX sounds so British. And the message is like Genesis. It's like Tony Banks' little 108 song. Keyboard-driven little song. And Lords of the Ring. Great song, man. I think that's JY singing it. I love Lords of the Ring. It's by Dennis, but that sounds like JY. I love that song, man. Side 1 of this album, Pieces of Eight. Incredible. It just shows, the genius, man. The genius of Dennis DeYoung. And, they let Tommy Shaw write one song. JY wrote Great White Hope. I love Great White Hope. The Great White Hope. I love the keyboards, man. I love the harmonies. I think when it comes to harmonies and keyboards, I like STYX more than I like Yes. I mean, they're both cheesy and they're both lame bands, but I'll take STYX, man. Because their lyrics, they're always trying to write about reality. The father has a little lunchbox with sandwiches. Like Dennis DeYoung's writing about his dad going to work with a little pail with little sandwiches. I love it, man. I love it. And of course, Blue Collar Man is side two. You're in heaven, dude. You're in heaven on side two with Blue Collar Man. Now, if there's one song on the album I kind of don't like, it's Queen of Spades, because I'm like, come on, get to the chorus or get to the good part. It starts rocking, but Queen of Spades kind of drags, but I still like it. I love it because it sticks. I accept it. Side two, it's British. It sticks. And of course, Renegade. Tommy Shaw is like, you need me in this band. I'm in this band too, and I wrote Blue Collar Man. Such a big hit on the radio, and it's Renegade. The renegade has got it made. Do 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 do. I love it, man. I love Renegade, and I love Blue Collar Man. Do 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 do. I mean, I love it. It sounds like they're ripping off songs to write these songs, but they're not. These are original, amazing songs. Blue Collar Man by Tommy Shaw and Renegade. These songs are great, man. It's almost like they saved this album, from Dennis DeYoung trying to turn it into another Barry Manilow excursion of mellow, easy listening adult rock. Adult contemporary, but no, man, this album rocks. I love Dennis DeYoung. I love all the little keyboard excursions that sound like Genesis or, I don't even care. I love it. And I love the song Pieces of Eight, man, by Dennis. Such a fucking killer song, man. Aku Aku, the little bit at the end, I love it. It sounds like they're having sex. They're making love to a keyboard. Oh, it's great. It's grand. Pieces of Eight, man, might be my favorite song on the album by Dennis. I love the little build-up, the little chorus, the little bits. It's great, man. But this whole album, it's not even the best STYX album, man. No way. But I love Pieces of Eight, man. Fuck, I love this album. I love Dennis DeYoung, and I wish these guys would knock it off with all this petty shit, This album should get a 5-star, man. Pieces of Eight by STYX. It's all good, baby. It's incredible. 4 stars. I mean, Rolling Stone guys like mixed. We're mixed because they're not from England. They pretend they're Genesis, or they pretend they're yes. So the Rolling Stone is mixed. Their band is so mixed up, and they're so cheesy and horrible. And everyone thinks STYX is horrible, man. But I love, dude, musicians. Fuck, dude, we love STYX. I'm not even gonna joke around. Dennis DeYoung, amazing keyboardist, lead singer. He's amazing. Tommy Shaw's amazing. I love JY. When the songs build into a JY little break on guitar where he starts playing his riffs. Oh, you're in heaven when you listen to STYX, Pieces of Eight. Queen of Spades just builds and builds. As Dennis DeYoung is just singing with his keyboards, and then all of a sudden JY is like, no, 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 no. It's awesome, man. STYX, Pieces of Eight. Is this the best STYX album? No. I like the one before it, of course. The Grand Illusion is fucking insane, 1977. And these albums deserve to sell 5 million copies each, because STYX do what Led Zeppelin can't do. And they do like what the Who Are You doesn't do. I gotta hand it to the Who, the bitter and unhappy Pete's like I'm bitter was still better than STYX. But I'm like, man, STYX for happy guys, who have a happy life. They sound miserable and unhappy. And Tommy Shaw and JY are just so unhappy with Dennis. And Dennis, he deserves better than what this band has done to him. For the last 20 years, 1999 to 2023, they won't even talk to Dennis. Dennis is like 81, 82 now. I mean, if they're going to tour and get together, they got to do it soon, you guys. I mean, this is wrong. The way Tommy and JY got that keyboardist, and I feel terrible for Dennis DeYoung, because if I was Dennis, I'd bloody be like Paul McCartney and I'd sue STYX.
I would have sued them too, Dennis. I know what you're going through. This is your band. You wrote all the fucking songs like me, Paul McCartney.
I'm like, yeah, man, Dennis, you should sue STYX, man. I mean, Tommy Shaw, are you kidding me, dude? You're not STYX. JY, you're not STYX, man. STYX is Dennis DeYoung, baby. The Pinozzo brothers, you guys aren't STYX. I mean, the gay dude on bass, he's not STYX. It's Tommy. Tommy, you think you're STYX? Tommy's like, I'm STYX, man. And JY and Tommy are like, we're STYX and this new keyboardist is STYX. I'm all, you guys, it's not Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me? You and JY aren't STYX, bro. Dennis DeYoung is STYX. On the Clark the Shark Show, the golden EIB sharkerphone. I'm telling you guys, I want you, Tommy Shaw, and JY to get on the fucking phone and man up and grow up, you guys, and talk to Dennis DeYoung. I mean, I love the new keyboard guy. He's not Dennis, though, you guys. Dennis is a great guy. He's a poet, genius, keyboardist, greatest singer in rock and roll. And Tommy Shaw, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. And you too, JY. I don't care, man. You fucking guys got to talk to Dennis DeYoung. Put the fucking band back together. And while I'm on the subject, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you guys think you're such geniuses. And you don't have the band that had 4 or 5 albums in a row that sold 5 million copies each. They're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. STYX, really? Dennis DeYoung, Tommy Shaw, JY aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as of 2023. Oh, well, maybe we need to get Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. Maybe he could come along and say, hey, okay, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm Dave Grohl and I'll suck my own fucking cock. Fuck you, Grohl. You probably don't even know about STYX, you fucking douchebag. Listen to Clark the Shark. Don't listen to Dave Grohl. Clark the Shark here at 1-800-449-8255, the golden EIB sharkerphone. Okay, there's no Dave Grohl. You know, this right now, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's you, me, Clark the Shark, and STYX. And Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you're going to put this band STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right the fuck now. You know why? It's not because Dave Grohl says to do it, and it's not because Billy Corgan says he likes STYX. It's because Clark the Shark from the Greenhouse Effect likes STYX. All right, you guys? 1-800-449-8255. We're not going to sit around and wait for some cool hipster to say they like STYX. You fucking idiot, retards. You're going to listen to Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255. How the fuck can you guys not have STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? You guys don't know shit. You guys don't know piss in a barrel. This album, Pieces of 8, alone should have its own room in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So should The Grand Illusion and all their other great albums, man. I mean, you guys got to get a clue and if you're not going to put STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you could at least put Tommy Shaw and Dennis and JY in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame individually if you guys are so hip. Oh, you're fucking so cool at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why'd you guys put Yes in? Oh, because Geddy Lee said to put... Oh, by the way, why'd you put Geddy in? Oh, because Dave Grohl said to put Geddy in. Oh, well, you know what? Let's go a little deeper and dig deeper. In Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you're going to listen to Clark the Shark from the GE, Greenhouse Effect. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to put STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2023 or 2024. This amazing album, Pieces of 8, Grand Illusion, man. All their albums, you guys. I don't care if Roboto sucks. I don't care if they suck after that and they were never fucking good again. For a period, man, from 1972, 73, all the way up to Roboto. This band is just as good as Genesis or Yes or Rush or any of that fucking shit, man. Come on, man. STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Don't do it for Dave Grohl. Don't do it for Geddy Lee. Don't do it for Billy Corgan. You do it because Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255 from the golden EIB Sharkerphone. That's right. You do it because Clark Higgins said, we're going to stick STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2023, 2024. I don't give a shit. 2025. I want these guys in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right now. Hey, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm talking to you. Dennis DeYoung, major talent in America. Man, I know a lot of punk rockers, new wavers, alternative indie emo. And it's not just Billy Corgan, man. Fucking Dave Grohl is a fucking coward. He likes STYX, he just won't admit it. But Clark the Shark, I fucking love STYX. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. I don't even joke around about this band. You know, if Iggy Pop is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if Lou Reed is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I fucking love them too, you know, if Zappa is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then you're going to put STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And by the way, Fee Waybill and the Tubes, Remote Control, just for that album alone, the Tubes should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You guys got to listen to me, Clark the Shark, and quit fucking worrying about what Dave Grohl thinks. Fuck Dave Grohl. He's a fucking joke. The guy's not even that good on drums. As a matter of fact, that guy's not good on anything at 1-800-449-8255. Fucking guy's music is generic as fuck. All those songs by the Foo Fighters sound the same. I mean, come on, you guys. Grow up and put STYX, a really, truly talented band, into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do it for this lady as she stares at you. She's like, yeah, look at me. Excuse me. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Look at me. I'm your mother. And I'm staring at you. This is your mother. And I want STYX in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because I'm getting older. Like these ladies beside me, me mother and me daughter and me niece and me granddaughter. I'm getting older. And Dennis DeYoung is getting older, you guys. He's 81, 82, man. Before Dennis DeYoung dies, man, he fucking put that guy in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't even give a shit about Tommy Shaw or JY. Fuck those guys, man. Those guys are pieces of shit. I want to see Dennis DeYoung in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and STYX. And you guys can just exclude Tommy Shaw. And you can exclude JY and all the other guys. Fuck those guys. Yeah, those guys are douchebags for what they did to Dennis DeYoung, man. That's not right. You guys went on touring without Dennis fucking DeYoung. That ain't cool, man. Clark the Shark from the Greenhouse Effect GE. JY, Tommy, you guys, man. Dude, you toured and kept STYX going without Dennis DeYoung, man. That's like the Who touring without Pete Townsend. You know, it's like Genesis going on without Peter Gabriel and having some douchebag named Phil Collins become the singer. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Anyway, 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show, the Golden EIB Sharkerphone. I'm telling you right now, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame puts STYX and Dennis DeYoung in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right now. Don't do it for Dave Grohl or Billy Corgan. You do it for Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255. This amazing, progressive, keyboard-driven album with the great harmonies, atmospheres, and singing. It's better than Yes. It's better than Genesis. It's better than Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's so poppy and crunchy, and JY's playing his guitar. This is great music, man. STYX, all their albums. The Grand Illusion is so incredible, man. And Crystal Ball's so fucking incredible, man. Everything, man. Rockin' in Paradise. I love you, Pinozzo drummer, man. Rest in peace, dude. You're rockin' in paradise, my friend. Rockin' in paradise. Tonight. Pinozzo, dude. You're one of my favorite drummers. You and your brother, man. The two Pinozzos way back in the 60s. back in 1964, 1963, Pinozzo, you two guys and Dennis DeYoung, you guys formed STYX as a three-piece way, way back in 1963. 1964. For the longest time STYX played, they couldn't get a record deal. It took them forever, but they never gave up. STYX never gave up, and they used their experience. They used their experience of playing clubs for years, for what seemed like a decade, before they got signed. And then they became one of the biggest bands in America. One of the biggest all-time selling bands on the Billboard charts, man. 4 or 5 albums in a row sold 3, 4, 5 million copies. No other band has sold albums like STYX. No other band has toured like STYX and played so many great shows like STYX. They come from way back in the 60s, before the Beatles, before Spinal Tap, before the U, before the Rolling Stones. There was this lady. There was Dennis DeYoung and the two Pinozzo brothers. They weren't in England, they were in Chicago. But this wise and noble lady, she was always watching. She always knew. From England, her and her grandmother, they knew that STYX someday would do the amazing Pieces of 8 album. I fucking love this band, and I want them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I want Dennis DeYoung in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because he deserves to be. Even that douchebag Tommy Shaw, and even that douchebag JY, even those fucking douchebags, they deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before they die. They're not from England, but they so badly wish and they want STYX to be from England. But you never be from England, STYX. You'll always just be from Chicago, Wrigley Field, at the Cubbies. But so what, man? We love you in America, STYX. We want you guys to be friends with Dennis DeYoung, man. We want JY, Dennis DeYoung, and Tommy Shaw, and Pinozzo. The 4 guys that are left, we want you to sit down in a room and be brothers. Don't be like Ray and Dave from the Kinks. We want you guys to love each other and tour. Make one more great album. Not Roboto, man. Fuck that. We want you to make a great album like Pieces of 8 or The Grand Illusion, man. Because everything's a grand illusion. Just because your neighbor has it all. This lady's like, I want you guys to know over here, I'm a British lady in England. I'm your mother. And just because your neighbor's got it made, go and buy yourself a now brand new motor car. Deep inside, we're all the same. All the same. Damn. Damn. Come on, STYX. Remember the good times. You, JY, Tommy, get with Dennis and tour one more time and make a great album in honor of this lady from Pieces of 8 and her mother and her daughter as they evolve and they grow older in time. Pieces of 8, STYX. It's an amazing album. From Chicago. Wrigley Field. Man. The Cubbies, Chicago, STYX, the Midwest. Cheesy. On the lake is so cold by the lake. And this lady's like, I'm from England. I'm your grandmother. And me mother is beside me. And we're getting older. Just like Dennis DeYoung of STYX. We're all getting older. We all want STYX to reunite. Dennis, JY, Pinozzo, all of you guys, Tommy Shaw, get together for one more tour. You guys are all 82 years old, like this lady on stage. The lady from Pieces of 8. Well, I want to see STYX as old men touring, playing all the hits, all the great songs. Rockin' in paradise, you guys. Do it for the drummer. Do it for this lady. She's your grandmother. Come on, STYX, JY, Tommy Shaw, Dennis DeYoung, and Pinozzo. Get together. All 4 of you guys and hammer out a contract. We're gonna tour. We're going to do it for her. We're going to do it. We're going to do it for her. We're going to do it for her. STYX, Forever, Pieces of 8. Amazing album and an amazing tour will happen with Dennis DeYoung, Tommy Shaw, JY, and Penozo. Come on, you guys. One more tour. All you guys in STYX. You can even have that one guy. You have Dennis and the new guy. Think about it, Tommy. Oh, think of the money you guys will make on tour. Come on, Tommy. You and JY, you love money. You guys love to count beans. Just like Clive Davis. He counts beans. All the people like Tommy Mottola, they love to count beans. And they're like, oh man, this tour with STYX would be huge. If you could just get Dennis, Tommy, JY, and Panozzo on stage. All of them together. Touring America. Think about it, Tommy. Now, Tommy, think about it. STYX, reunited, playing all the hits from Pieces of 8, and Rockin' in Paradise, and The Grand Illusion. Even Roboto. You guys are playing Roboto on stage without Dennis? Well, come on, man. You're going to get together with Dennis and you're going to tour. And I don't even like going to concerts, but I will see STYX. JY, Tommy, if you tour with Dennis DeYoung, I will see you guys. Clark the Shark is going to get $780 tickets to see STYX at SoFi or Staples Center or Crypto.com Arena or whatever it's called, or San Diego Qualcomm. Whatever they change the name to the arena, FTX Arena. Oh, you can't call it that. The guy's in jail. You could call it Sam Bankman Freed Arena. But I'll go to the Pepsi Coliseum in Denver, Colorado. Or I'll go to the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Or the Sleep Train Coliseum. And we will see STYX, Tommy Shaw, Dennis DeYoung, JY, and Panozzo. Reunited. 2023, 2024, 2025. A world tour. We'll do it for this lady. She's your mother. She could be your sister. She could be your niece. We're all getting older. Your daughter. Someday your daughter will be her, or her, or her, or her daughter. Someday we're all getting old like Pieces of 8. Like the lady on Pieces of 8. She stopped and she's staring at you. Look at her, Tommy. She wants you to tour. Tommy, she wants you to tour. Tommy, can you hear me? This lady wants you, JY, and Dennis DeYoung to tour. And maybe that will be the catalyst to get the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to put the most amazing American band that we all love. Not secretly, we all love STYX openly, baby. You know STYX is fucking awesome. If even Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, the Wolfman Jack on crack? That's right. Even Clark the Shark loves STYX. And I love this lady from England. She just stares at you. She hypnotizes you. She mesmerizes you. From England. The lady on Pieces of 8. She's like Tommy Shaw, JY, Dennis DeYoung. Grow up, all of you guys. Get together and tour one more time and play all the great songs. I want you guys to rock in Paradise for the drummer, Panozzo, who died. I love that drummer, man. I fucking love Panozzo. I'm so sad he drank, man. He's such a funny guy in that video. He's such a funny, irreverent guy. Everyone in STYX is funny, man. But why did you guys blow it at the end by getting all serious and suing each other like Paul McCartney? Why did you get all serious at the end like the way that I sued the Ruttles? Why did you guys do that, man? Why would you tour without Dennis DeYoung? This lady would never, she would never tour without Dennis. at 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show from the Golden EIB Sharkraphone. And I'm coming to you telling you about one of the greatest bands, STYX, and Pieces of Eight, one of the greatest albums. And I'm out of here, you guys. I hope STYX grows up to get together with Dennis, and they tour. And they have tickets for $890 at Ticketmaster. Or they play at Crypto Arena, or Pepsi Arena, or Sleep Train Amphitheater Arena. At 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. I love STYX, and I love Pieces of Eight. All right, you guys, I'm out. Peace, brothers.